What if I told you that some scramblers are so mechanically bulletproof that their owners forget what a repair shop even looks like? Today we are counting down the 15 most indestructible, road-eating, dirt-conquering scrambler motorcycles you can buy in 2026. These machines blur every line between street and trail, look impossibly good doing it, and refuse to break down no matter what you throw at them. Stay with us, because number 1 will leave you completely speechless. Number 15, Royal Enfield. Scram 411. Let's kick things off with a machine that has been turning heads and breaking stereotypes since the moment it rolled out of Chennai. The Royal Enfield Scram 411 is what happens when a legendary brand decides to strip everything back to pure essentials and build something that just works. The Scram 411 features a 19-inch front wheel, borrowed directly from its Himalayan sibling, telescopic forks with 190 millimeters of travel, and a twin-shock rear setup with 170 millimeters of travel. Fuel tank holds 15 liters. Curb weight is 185 kilograms. Light enough to feel nimble, but solid enough to inspire total confidence on broken surfaces. Used Scram 4, 11 models from 2022 and 23 sell for between $2,500 and $3,500. A brand new 2026 unit retails at approximately $4,500, making it the most affordable genuine scrambler on this entire list. But wait, if a budget scrambler from India can do all of that, what happens when a century-old Italian brand decides to build a scrambler with race heritage baked into every single component? Keep watching. The answer is sitting right around the corner. Number 14, Moto Guzzi V7 Stone. Moto Guzzi has been building motorcycles since 1921, over 100 years of uninterrupted production. And the V7 Stone is the machine that best captures what this brand does better than anyone else on Earth. It runs an 850 cubic centimeters air-cooled transverse V-twin engine, mounted longitudinally in the frame, a configuration unique to Moto Guzzi, producing 65 horsepower and 73 newton-meters of torque. What makes the V7 Stone a scrambler icon is its shaft drive, a maintenance-free final drive system that requires zero chain adjustment, zero lubrication, and zero replacement across the life of the motorcycle. Combined with the V-twin's famously low service requirements, valve clearances only need checking every 24,000 kilometers. The V7 Stone is a machine that actively resists costing you money. For 2026, Moto Guzzi has updated the V7 Stone with a new ride-by-wire throttle, cornering ABS and traction control, electronics that were previously unavailable at this price point. Wet weight is 214 kilograms. New pricing starts at approximately $9,900. Used 2021 to 23 models go for between $6,000 and $7,500. Think that shaft drive story is impressive? Wait until you see what number 13 does with technology. So old it has lapped itself back around to being cutting edge again. Number 13, Triumph Scrambler 400X. Now here is where things get seriously interesting. Triumph, the brand that literally invented the scrambler concept in the 1950s, has returned to its purest roots with the Scrambler 400X, and the result is everything the motorcycle world was hoping for and more. It runs a brand new 399cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine developed entirely in-house by Triumph, producing 40 horsepower and 37.5 newton-meters of torque. The Scrambler 400X features show a 43 millimeter USD forks, the same specification found on bikes costing twice as much, with 150 millimeters of travel, a piggyback rear shock, spoked wheels with a 19-inch front and 17-inch rear, and high-mounted exhaust pipes that are both aesthetically stunning and practically essential for watercrossing clearance. Curb weight is 179 kilograms. New pricing starts at approximately $6,300. Used 2023 and 24 models already trade for between $4,500 and $5,500. If this list is already blowing your mind, smash that like button right now and subscribe. New gear and riding content every single week. Drop your favorite scrambler in the comments below. We read every single one. Number 12, Honda CB500X. Hold on. Before you look at the CB500X and think that is too small, let me stop you right there, because you are making the most expensive mistake of your riding life. The Honda CB500X is powered by a 471cc parallel twin liquid-cooled engine producing 47 horsepower and 43 Newton meters of torque. And it is built around a steel diamond frame that Honda has been refining since 2013. For 2026, Honda has updated the CB500X with a new full-color TFT instrument cluster, updated LED lighting, and revised suspension tuning that noticeably improves high-speed stability on broken surfaces. New pricing starts at approximately $7,499. Used examples from 2021 to 23 sell for between $4,000 and $5,500. Just hold on. We are not done yet. Number 11 is a scrambler so aggressively capable that its own manufacturer had to add a warning in the owner's manual about how quickly it will get you into trouble if you are not paying attention. Number 11, Ducati Scrambler Icon. Here is a bike that lives two completely different lives and dominates both of them without breaking a sweat. The Ducati Scrambler Icon runs an 803cc L-twin, air-cooled desmodromic engine. And that word desmodromic is the key to everything. Unlike conventional engines that use springs to close valves, Ducati's Desmo system uses mechanical cams to both open and close the valves. The 2026 Ducati Scrambler Icon gets a revised traction control system with a dedicated off-road map, updated Brembo braking hardware, and a new 5-inch TFT display with Bluetooth connectivity. It rides on Pirelli MT60R. Scrambler-specific tires are radial construction that Ducati and Pirelli developed jointly for maximum dual-surface performance. Wet weight is 186 kilograms, remarkably light for an 800cc V-twin. New pricing starts at approximately $11,300. Used 2021 to 23 models trade for between $7,000 and $9,000. Number 10, Kawasaki W800. Cafe. Wait. Most people riding scramblers today have never seriously considered this one, and that is the kind of mistake that costs you years of riding happiness. Kawasaki's 800 Cafe is built around a parallel twin, air-cooled, 827cc engine with a 450-degree firing interval, an architecture that mimics the sound and feel of a classic British parallel twin, but with Japanese precision manufacturing underneath. What makes the W800 Cafe extraordinary in terms of reliability is its pushrod valve train, a technology so mechanically simple that it has operated without significant revision since the 1950s. Pushrods mean fewer moving parts than an overhead cam design, lower operating temperatures, and service intervals that feel almost insultingly infrequent compared to modern sport bikes. Used examples trade for between $6,000 and $7,500. Now, you may be wondering, what happens when a Spanish manufacturer with 50 years of off-road racing history decides to build a scrambler for the street? Number 9 answers that question in a way that makes certain product managers in Milan and London very nervous at night. Number 9, Husqvarna Svartpilen 401. Husqvarna calls this their vision of the future of urban motorcycling. We call it a street weapon wearing a scrambler disguise. The Svartpilen 401, Svartpilen meaning black arrow in Swedish, uses a 373cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder, 4-valve engine producing 43 horsepower and 37 Newton meters of torque. The Svartpilen 401 rides on a lightweight steel trellis frame, the same philosophy as KTM's race machines, with WP suspension front and rear, 43mm USD forks with 150mm of travel, and a WP monoshock with 145mm. New pricing starts at approximately $6,100. Used 2022 and 23 models sell for between $4,000 and $5,000. Comment below right now, which of these scramblers would you ride across your country? And if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join thousands of riders who never miss an episode. Number 8. BMW R9 T Scrambler. Here is something nobody tells you about the BMW R9 Scrambler. It was never supposed to be a practical motorcycle. BMW designed it as a rolling piece of sculpture, a celebration of 60 years of the Boxer twin engine, and accidentally created one of the most reliable scramblers ever bolted together. It uses a 1070cc air and oil-cooled Boxer twin, the same engine architecture that BMW has been refining since 1976, producing 110 horsepower and 116 Newton-meters of torque. The R9 Scrambler features a tubular steel frame, upside-down 43mm forks with 120mm of travel, high-mounted stainless steel exhaust pipes, and BMW's paralever shaft drive. Zero chain maintenance forever. For 2026, BMW has added optional dynamic ESC electronic suspension and an updated connectivity module. Wet weight is 222 kilograms. New pricing starts at approximately $14,900. Used 2021 and 22 models sell for between $10,000 and $12,000. Speaking of the next bike, number 7 is the only machine on this list that even comes close to that feeling, and it achieves it with an entirely different kind of soul. Number 7. Triumph Scrambler 1200XE. Oh, here we go. Triumph's crown jewel of the scrambler world has finally arrived in this countdown. The Scrambler 1200XE is the motorcycle that redefined what a premium scrambler means, and it has been doing so with effortless authority since its launch. Under those gorgeous high-mounted pipes lives a 1,200cc parallel twin engine, a 870-degree firing order unit, producing 104 horsepower and 110 Newton-meters of torque. The XE, the off-road focused variant, gets Brembo 4-piston front brakes, show a 46mm big piston USD forks with 200mm of travel, a fully adjustable Bitubo rear shock, wire-spoked wheels with a 21-inch front, and dedicated off-road riding modes. For 2026, Triumph has introduced updated cornering ABS with an improved off-road bypass mode and revised traction control sensitivity for loose surface riding. Wet weight is 236 kilograms. New pricing starts at approximately $17,900. Used 2022 and 23 models trade for between $12,000 and $15,000. But here is the question nobody ever thinks to ask. If the Scrambler 1200XE is this capable in extreme conditions, what does number 6 do that could possibly justify being ranked higher? The answer involves a manufacturer that has been quietly winning this game for over 40 years, while everyone else was looking in the wrong direction. Number 6. Yamaha XSR700. Some people say the Yamaha XSR700 is a retro roadster, not a scrambler. Those people have clearly never taken one off-road and never spoken to the thousands of owners who use theirs as their primary adventure machine every single weekend. The XSR700 runs the same CP2 parallel twin 700cc engine found in the legendary Tenier 700, 73 horsepower and 68 Newton-meters of torque, with that infamous low-end grunt delivery that makes mountain roads feel like they were built specifically for this machine. The 2026 XSR700 gets a brand new round TFT instrument cluster, a masterpiece of retro modern design with Bluetooth connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation, and a new assist and slipper clutch for smoother downshifts on technical descents. New pricing is approximately $8,999. Used 2021 to 23 models sell for between $6,000 and $7,500. And here is the uncomfortable truth about number 5. It is a scrambler that professional film crews have chosen to feature in major motion pictures, not because of a sponsorship deal, but because it is the most visually perfect two-wheeled machine ever designed, and it is also mechanically unbreakable. Keep watching. Number 5, Ducati Scrambler 900 Night Shift. Wait, you think you already know this bike? You do not. Not yet. The Ducati Scrambler 900 Night Shift is secretly the most dangerously seductive motorcycle on this entire list. A machine that somehow manages to look like a rolling work of art while performing like a track-tested endurance racer. It runs a 903cc L-twin desmodromic engine, air-cooled, 2 valves per cylinder, 0 spring valve closures, producing 86 horsepower and 88.3 Newton meters of torque. For 2026, Ducati has added a refined cornering AB system, an updated Bosch EMU, and a new ride-by-wire throttle map specifically calibrated for mixed surface riding. Wet weight is 188 kilograms. New pricing starts at approximately $13,300. Used 2022 and 23 models trade for between $9,000 and $11,000. Here is the uncomfortable truth about number 4. It is a scrambler that has crossed the Gobi Desert, the Australian Outback, and the Alaska Highway, often in the same year, often by the same owner. And it costs less than a second-hand family SUV. Keep watching. Number 4, BMW R NineT Pure. The stripped-down legend arrives. The BMW R NineT Pure is what happens when BMW's engineers are told to take everything off and leave only what is absolutely essential, and they discover that what is essential is already perfect. Using the identical 1070cc air and oil-cooled Boxer, twin as its R9 Scrambler sibling, 110 horsepower, 116 Newton meters, the Pure strips away every modern electronic complexity and delivers a raw, unfiltered riding experience that more expensive motorcycles desperately wish they could offer. The Boxer twin in this configuration is famously over-engineered for its outputs. BMW built it to last 300,000 kilometers under police fleet use, and that DNA is in every unit that leaves the factory. Wet weight is 222 kilograms. New pricing starts at approximately $13,500. Used 2021 and 22 examples sell for between $9,000 and $11,000. And they hold that price because owners who ride them simply refuse to sell. 104,000 kilometers, shaft drive, Boxer twin. And yet somehow number 3 on this list has been doing the exact same thing, except it has been doing it since before BMW's engineers were even born. Think about that for a second. Number 3, Honda CB900 Hornet Scrambler Edition. Oh, you thought we forgot about Honda's most exciting new scrambler? The Honda CB900 Hornet Scrambler Edition is the motorcycle that shocked the entire industry when Honda announced it, because nobody expected Honda to take their most powerful midsize platform and give it scrambler treatment this comprehensively. It runs a 944cc parallel twin, liquid-cooled engine producing 119 horsepower and 93 Newton meters of torque. Numbers that make this the most powerful scrambler in its price category by a significant margin. For 2026, Honda has launched the Scrambler Edition with dedicated high-mounted exhaust, wire-spoked wheels with a 19-inch front, knobby dual-purpose tires, raised suspension offering 160 millimeters of travel front and rear, aluminum skid plate protection, and Honda selectable torque control with a dedicated gravel mode. The full electronic suite includes a 6-axis IMU, cornering ABS, wheelie control, and a 5-inch TFT with Apple CarPlay. Wet weight is 203 kilograms. New pricing starts at approximately $11,499. Use standard Hornet models, which can be converted to near-identical Scrambler spec, are available for between $7,000 and $9,000. We are in the top 2 And this is where the list gets truly, almost unfairly good. Number 2. Scrambler Ducati Desert Sled Fast House. The Scrambler Ducati Desert Sled Fast House is the motorcycle that blurs the line between a factory production bike and a ready-to-race competition machine so completely that even professional racers have taken them directly from the dealership to the start line. It runs the 903cc Desmodromic L-Twin, the same engine found in the Night Shift, but tuned here for maximum torque delivery at low and mid RPM, producing 86 horsepower and 88 Newton meters. The Fast House Edition, developed in direct collaboration with Fast House, one of America's premier flat-track racing teams. For 2026, Ducati has revised the cornering ABS calibration for improved performance on gravel and hard-packed surfaces. Wet weight is 198 kilograms. New pricing starts at approximately $15,300. Used 2022 and 23 Fast House editions sell for between $11,000 and $13,000. They hold their value because collectors and riders fight over every clean example. And now, number 1, the Scrambler that motorcycle journalists unanimously call untouchable. The machine that has won more awards, covered more continents, and outlasted more competitors than any other Scrambler in history. A motorcycle so complete that its closest rival is still tens of thousands of dollars behind it in value. Are you actually ready? Number 1, Triumph Scrambler, 1,290. Of course, it was always going to be this, the Triumph Scrambler. 1,209X is not simply a motorcycle. It is the definitive answer to the question of what a perfect Scrambler looks, feels, and performs like. And Triumph, the brand that created the Scrambler category in 1956, have now built the greatest example of their own invention. In production since 2019 and continuously refined through 2026, the XC has become the measuring stick by which every other Scrambler on this planet is judged. The 2026 Triumph Scrambler 1200XC is powered by a 1200cc parallel twin with an 870-degree firing order, producing 104 horsepower and 110 Newton meters of torque. But raw numbers do not tell the Triumph story. What makes this engine extraordinary is its character, a deep, rolling, uneven fire that sounds like nothing else manufactured in 2026, delivering torque with a progressive surge that rewards skilled riders and forgives developing ones. The XC, the street-focused variant, contrasted with the XE's off-road bias, features Brembo monoblock 4-piston front calipers, Showa 46mm big piston, USD forks with 150 millimeters of travel, a fully adjustable Bitubo rear shock, wire-spoked wheels with a 19-inch front wrapped in Metzeler turrets next 2 tires, and Triumph's full cornering ABS system with a dedicated off-road bypass mode. The 2026 update brings a brand new 5-inch TFT color display with turn-by-turn navigation, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, updated traction control with 4 selectable modes, including a dedicated rain mode, and an off-road mode that allows controlled rear-wheel slip for experienced riders. Wet weight is 236 kilograms. New pricing starts at approximately $16,900. Used 2022 and 23 models fetch between $12,000 and $14,000. And clean, low-mileage examples sell within hours of being listed every single time. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you are officially one of us, and this community was built for riders exactly like you. So click on the next video to continue the ride. Leave a comment right now telling us which Scrambler made your shortlist and why, and hit that like button if this list gave you serious bike fever.